Hey there guys, how's it going, and welcome to another Black Ops 2 Gold Gun video in my Black Ops 2 Gold Gun series. Today we're having a look at the XPR-50. Now I decided to do this weapon because I don't want to do what happened last year with Modern Warfare 3, which is leave the sniper rifles for last. I've only done one so far, and that's the ballista. So I've got 3 to go, well 2 after this one, and so I did this so that it splits them up a little bit and so I don't end up doing them all at the end. And to be honest, this is actually my least favourite sniper rifle. You can probably make out here from the beast rating, you can see at the beginning 6 out of 10. I don't really like this weapon, and I'll go into detail why. Here you can see the slow motion kind of view of the DSR, so you get a good look at it. Obviously there's a lot of camos in Black Ops 2 now, so maybe gold isn't the one that you want, but there's a very good look at it gold camo to see if you actually want to get that gold camo. And I definitely recommend getting gold on everything, to be honest. It's really something really cool to do in Black Ops 2, and especially now the game is aging on a little bit and come towards the end of its lifespan, it's something just fun to do that you can achieve. So let's talk about this weapon. What is it that sets it apart from the other sniper rifles? Which situations would it be preferable to the others? I'll just come out with a statement at the beginning saying I would not really pick this sniper rifle in any situation other than to be different. I much prefer the ballista, that's my favourite. DSR, second favourite, and I'd even say SV, third favourite, because you can use that kind of aggressively, almost like an assault rifle, and this thing is just kind of in between. Now why is that? That's because this is a semi-automatic sniper rifle. So it does mean you're not going to have to do a bolt action in between shots, which means you can fire off quite a few shots, as you can see here, and this is going to be some dirty hard scoping. That is the advantage of this weapon, and that is how you need to play if you want to play to this gun's strengths. Now, I actually do not condone this playstyle. I think it's horrible. I think it's boring. I think it's cheap, but what can I do, guys? You know, this is how this weapon in particular is best utilized, so I'm going to have to tell you guys that I can't just come out and say, oh yeah, go around quick scoping, it's going to be great. All of the statistics of this weapon just suggest that this is what it's good at. It has a decent fire rate. You can fire it quite fast. I don't think it's quite as fast as the SVU, but obviously compared to a ballista or DSR, it's a lot faster. So you can get quite a few shots at a time. This is probably the most hilarious sniper clip I've ever got in my life. I've never managed to miss so many shots and still get a kind of decent feed at the same time. I think I would have had a nice triple feed there if it wasn't for so much action going on, but oh my word, it was just that I almost put that in because it just made me laugh how bad it was. So I am going to talk about my setup for this because my game style I recommend is to be hard scoping, and it's just to set up camp in a place, and I hate to promote these guys, but it is what works best. It's just to kind of set up camp in a place where there's going to be a lot of traffic coming through and just taking people out as they run through these high traffic areas. Now, everything that I suggest that builds around that is kind of just to make yourself into a juggernaut, make yourself difficult to shift. So the perks you'll see, I'm going to suggest at the end, and in fact going to show you my whole creator class setup that I suggest with this, but it's just things that make you difficult to flush out. Once you're in a position like this, here I am on this flag, I got about 11 flag defends just by lying down here and taking these people out. It's so cheap, guys. I hate to watch it. Don't get me wrong, you can use this like a normal sniper rifle, you know, you're not hard scoping and just, you know, trying to quick scope and all of that, and you might do good if you're a good sniper, but this is what the gun's strength is. So again, like I said, I'm showing you that. And obviously lying down actually reduces the idle sway of this weapon, so if you can find a nice place to lie down, you can lie down somewhere, get a nice few quick kills, and then probably move on somewhere else before they tend to catch on to what you're doing. But I did tend to find quite a few times, especially in ground war, I'd be able to kill quite a few people before they really figured out what was going on. Now, as you can see from the statistic down the bottom, it's a slow reload, so you might want to stick fast mags or extended clip on this. I put extended clip on a lot of these, but one of those two is probably the only essential attachment that I would suggest. Other than that, it is pretty much up to whatever you fancy choosing. I've gone low streaks as well because I wasn't doing very well with the sniper in general, and I just I found it difficult to rack up a lot of score. But here you can see I'm having a relatively decent amount of success just popping people with that hard scope going on. So I would always recommend a secondary with a sniper rifle, but particularly with this one. The only reason I'm not actually getting many secondary kills here is because if I actually run a secondary, I tend to find that I use it a lot with a sniper, and I always get kills to show you guys instead of just secondary kills. So I'm going to give this weapon a 6 out of 10. I mean, it is effective, it's decently powerful, but, you know, the way that you most effectively use it means that you just have to be a bit of a camper, and I don't really enjoy that. So not one of my favourite weapons weapons at all. Probably one of my least favourite weapons in the game, but you can make the most of it, and it's decent to have another sniper that can kill in one shot. You know, there's a little bit of a variety going on. So this is my crate class setup that I would suggest for this weapon. It's the XPR, extended clips or fast mags, a secondary, and then all these things that are going to turn you into a juggernaut, difficult to move, a bouncing Betty, maybe clever claymore, attack insert, flak jacket, toughness, scavenger, and tack mask. So that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed checking out this weapon. Got a few more to go, actually quite a few more weapons to go through, and then that'll be it for the Black Ops 2 Gold Gun. So don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys soon.